A man raised a newborn baby high above his head, but at the instant the baby hit the ground, a golden light burst forth from the swaddling clothes. In the blink of an eye, the infant transformed into a 5-year-old child. This sent the crowd into an uproar. They all declared the boy a demon, and immediately wanted to burn him and his mother alive. Just as the flames were about to ignite, the local earth god happened to pass by the temple. With one glance, he recognized that this boy was no demon, but rather the son of the revered deity that the heavens had been searching for. It turned out that 3 days prior, the deity had descended to the mortal world while drunk. He stumbled upon a maidservant of the Su family bathing. In his inebriated state, he revealed his true form. His divine powers went out of control, leading to a night of passion between the two. Afterwards, the deity thought it was all a dream. He dusted himself off and returned to the heavenly realm. But that maidservant was left in a terrible predicament. When she awoke, her belly was swollen like a balloon. Master Su, who had always had his eye on her, flew into a rage. He was convinced she had been fooling around and was carrying a bastard child. According to family rules, she was to be drowned in a pig cage. Just as the crowd was about to take action, the maidservant's belly suddenly emitted a golden glow. As the baby was born, the 3 realms shook with it. News of this quickly spread to the heavens. Upon investigation, it was discovered that a divine child had been born. The deity's wife was overjoyed. She hastily sent someone to ask the deity for a clear explanation. To her surprise, the now sober deity remembered nothing. He insisted that he had simply gotten drunk and slept until dawn. Without a backward glance, he ran off to sleep it off. The deity's wife was both furious and anxious. For the sake of the divine bloodline, she immediately issued a decree that whoever found the divine child would be rewarded with 10,000 years of cultivation. Meanwhile, the maidservant gave birth to the child in a woods. Master Su demanded to know who the child's father was. She only remembered that he had left a jade pendant. The Su family's eldest daughter coveted the precious jade pendant. She snatched it away and claimed it as her own. The Su family was a prominent household in the capital. If word got out that a maidservant had given birth out of wedlock, it would be a great humiliation. The child had to be disposed of. However, the moment they tossed the child out, a bizarre scene unfolded. The little baby in the blink of an eye turned into a 5-year-old boy. The crowd screamed in terror that it was a demon, but the woman desperately shielded the child in her arms. Suddenly, thunderclaps exploded in the sky. The Su family matriarch was certain this was the work of a demonic entity. It would bring disaster upon the family. The mother and child had to be sacrificed to appease the heavens. It was at this precise moment the earth god received word from the heavenly realm. Whoever found the divine child would ascend to immortality. Just as he was gleefully pondering this, he saw the Su family crowd dragging the mother and child off to be executed. The earth god anxiously rushed over to stop them. Before he even had a chance to announce his identity, he was kicked to the ground by the scheming daughter and tossed out like a filthy beggar. The earth god could bear it no longer and decided to reveal his true form.